Well, hello. Thanks for coming back to Outdoors with Nick. We are back out here on the East Fork. I'm not gonna film too much on my way up. I filmed that last time I was here. I'm here for a few days. So this might actually be a two-part video. I don't know. I might actually edit that out. Anyway, unless I see something cool on the way, I'll turn my camera back on when I get to camp. So I'll see you guys then. Good morning. We are up here, just woke up. There's my camp behind me. There's Vinny. There's a new friend.
What's up, brother? Morning.
So we had some morning coffee already. About to get going down there to the river and see what we can find for the gold. I just got my equipment across the river. Vinny's gonna load up. Hey, are you gonna hook it up to the carabiner, or are you just gonna drag it across? All right, so we're up here chasing this bedrock. We're just opening it up. We got our sluice runs right down here. That is not the Keen A52S, that is the Keen A52. I left my Keen A52S at home. And that is actually an A51 with the flares bent up. Both got screens on it, running unclassified. We're gonna take a strip cut right through here. We ended up abandoning that other spot. It was just way too silty, didn't like it. So we're up here now. The new sluice run. We got Vinny's sluice over there. Chasen and Vinny down there. Chasen's trying to set up down that way. He's gonna dig in between. What we're doing is we're gonna dig this channel all the way up. It's all tight packed. I'm already seeing a little gold in the box. So we're just gonna keep punching down and see what happens. We're gonna take a quick break for lunch. This is the hole we got going on so far. Opened it up pretty good. Moved Vinny's sluice box next to mine. Chasen's still down there. We're seeing some gold. So we're gonna take a quick break for lunch, come back and have some more energy and knock this out.
Let's do it.
Alright, so the first spot that we had hit up earlier, it didn't pan out. So I got really really attracted to the thought of it being bedrock. And, you know, it's the East Fork, man. All the bedrock up here has been dug, most of it. So we dug up there for a while, and it was all just junk, overburdened. I'm sure at some point, pretty deep, is might be some good stuff. Anyway, the spot that we're at right now is it's a water dig. Vinny's never dug in the water. I've dug in the water plenty of times. It's really hard packed. See some color in the box. I have deep V mat in my sluice box, so I haven't been showing you guys any of that. Just for the simple fact that it's really challenging to see any gold in deep V. Yeah, so I didn't film too much last night. I just got up here and set up. Vinny's swimming in our dig. All right, just pulled the sluice box out of the water. This is the hole we dug today. It's pretty massive. Sluice box is sitting over there. Got a bucket full of concentrates. We're seeing some gold, super fine stuff. Still working it down. Quite a bit of gold in there. It's all small stuff, but there's gold. Back up here at camp, y'all know me. Gotta have a cup of coffee. Anyway, about to get to cooking some dinner and hanging out and talking about what's going to happen for tomorrow as far as the dig. So we'll get back to you when we get to cooking. Cheers.
Can we get some more, brother?
Bunch of men eating meat. Just in case you didn't know that. Meat. Men eating animals together.
Off a rock.
Off a rock. It's over there. Well, sitting out here with a little bit of the mountain TV as I'm cutting my head off. There we go. Anyway, I just wanted to give a shout out to Damon Fay Outdoors. You gave me a shout out in your last video. I saw it. Challenge accepted. I'm going to be making that video pretty soon. Anyway, I just want to tell my subscribers, go check out Damon Fay Outdoors. He's a good guy. He's another prospector. Yeah, so go ahead and head on over there and check out his videos. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It is freaking cold. We have the warming fire. Not a campfire. Definitely not a campfire. Anyway, just woke up a little while ago. Got the coffee going. Definitely the warming fire. We're all just sitting out here. It's a beautiful morning.
Very beautiful.
I don't know how much of that you can see with the glare, but Ross Mountain over here is just super clear to us. I can see on the lens it's kind of blurry. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. So there's Ross right there. And it's beautiful. It's all beautiful. So we're gonna sit here, get warm by the fire, have some coffee, maybe eat a little something before I go down to the, I don't know where I'm digging today. I don't think I'm gonna dig in the same spot. We decided to hike upriver. We came up from that way. That's Ross Mountain now. No, actually Ross is over there. So we hiked up from around. That's the horseshoe mine right there in that dark area. We're gonna see if we can find a way to get down. I think we're gonna continue going up that way and then come around. We're gonna probably prospect just around this bend. I know another spot that we could probably prospect. And we might make it over to the horseshoe mine. It looks like we could cross it some point, somewhere. So we made it up here to the horseshoe. It's right in there. That's the horseshoe mine. Unfortunately, none of us brought lights, so we're gonna have to figure it all out. Inside the horseshoe mine now. Got some old ore cart trails. Or tracks, not trails.
I'm checking it out. It's my first time making it.
First time.
There's normally a lot of mineralization in here. If we slow down, we'll find some. This is all hard rock. We're fine in here.
It looks like there's probably some really good gold in that attack spot.
Well, there's veins all over the place, but they're real small. Look, looks like maybe some copper, a little greenage. Ow, that hurt.
But there's really good gold in the back part, huh?
I did some prospecting down back there, and Not really, but see, look, you got quartz, caliche, quartz. It's not a lot of it, you know, like, oh, that's a big old crack. Wow. Here's some caliche.
Should have bought a little rock cake. Surprised there's no salad in this.
See? I wonder what they were chasing right here. You know what I mean? Like, were they chasing this, these stringers? They were chasing gold.
YouTube.com.
Look, you can see how they were cutting, like, in that zigzag pattern. Look, that's where they bored to blast. That's a blast hole.
For dynamite?
Yeah. That's pretty cool.
We need everyone to dig in the cage.
All right, center of the screen. It's baby rattlesnake. Got to be aware of where you're walking. You get bit by one of those, it's gonna be a bad, bad day. Anyway. So we're upriver from the horseshoe mine. We're on an inside bend and we got bedrock on both sides. I think we're gonna stick around here and maybe do some panning. This looks like some nice hard pack. It's not a lot of big boulders, but we're gonna find out what's here. So after we hiked up to the horseshoe, actually the last spot I showed you guys upriver, that inside bend, we did some testing and it was just really loose gravel. Well, the gravel was tight, but it didn't hold any gold, let alone black sands. We presumed that somebody had been there digging already. So we actually hiked all the way back out and we're now below the horseshoe. I just got set up. I don't know if I'm pointing in the right direction, but my sluice box is over there. I'm digging over here. We got Vinny over that way digging and Chasen it this way. This material up here, we're digging in the river again, and man, I'll tell you what, this stuff right here is super hard pack. It's like digging in concrete. I've only thrown maybe 6 or 7 scoops in my sluice box, and I'm starting to see some gold. Unfortunately, we lost a bit of time hunting around looking for the spot. But you know, we got to see the horseshoe mine. I found a new water jug. It's purple, but it's decent. So as you just saw, I just pulled these 3 giant rocks out. I wouldn't say they're giant, but they're definitely a good size. Here's my hand in comparison. Anyway, I believe my hole is now began. Got some gold over there, and he's getting some gold. We made a mistake this morning by continuing upriver. It happens. We thought we'd find a better spot up there. Unfortunately, we did not. So we came back here. Right, there's my hole. Pretty good size. Sluice box over there. Anyway, looks like we're gonna call it a day. That hike took it out of us. We got Vinny over here. He's already got his sluice box out, getting his cleanup on. We got Chasen. He's over here doing his cleanup. Well, attempting to, but he's got the freaking bucket. Back up here at camp. It's the last night here. We're deciding to dig somewhere else again tomorrow, so option number 3 coming at you in the morning. We're having our tri-tip. It's down there cooking. Hopefully we don't die from this. Master Chef Jay, that's right. Master Chef Jay is going to take the rotten meat and turn it into edible meat. Eat. We're going to eat meat. Master Chef's creation, Jay. He's got some tri-tip going on. Wow, that does not look like it's bad now. It was definitely questionable earlier after it came out of the river. But there's Vinny. Look at him. He's completely tired. He's done. He's done.
I bagged a mine.
Eric, he went up that thing over there. Questionable meat that, well, it was quite in question. We all ate.
Slightly green.
Slightly green. Vinny over here turned it into a hockey puck. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come on.
Dude, I saw him going like this with his toes.
So I was sitting there about to get up and go to bed, and I felt something in between my fingers, and I'm like, what the heck is that? So I dropped it, and come to find out it's a giant click bug. This thing's huge. It's probably one of the biggest ones I've ever seen. Look, I was like, help me! Help me!
Why is he clicking like that? What's that?
Because that's what well, when they're on their back, they click, and it flips them back over. Good morning. It is morning of Sunday, which means it's time to go home this evening. Anyway, I'm sitting here at the fire, and I'm making some coffee, and Eric's sitting over there. Breakfast is done, coffee's been had. I was going to go dig over here, but I don't think the gold's worth it, so instead we're going to go on a little adventure, and we're going to go up to the bridge to nowhere, so that's going to be cool. Anyway, I'll show you guys some more when we get up on the high trail. Up here on the high trail, there's Vinny. River's down below us. Heading up. It's fig tree action. It's nice. Anyway, we should be up at the bridge in probably like about 30 minutes or so. I'll show you some more stuff. Look at that. Nice little shot down the river. Boy Scout camp down there. We're camped over there. Anyway, so we're up on the high trail, and right there is where we were digging yesterday. We prospected this whole bench area, or not bench, sorry, river area. And if you look, you can see the old river channel went right through there, and we were digging right where it cut off. There's a big boulder pile there. Let me zoom in, I'll show you. There's a big old boulder pile right there, which is why we were attracted to dig right there. I mean, I did alright. Not as good as I'd like to have, but I didn't get skunked either, so there's a plus there. That's looking back at camp. Camp is right over there somewhere. Anyway, we're going that way. So I don't know how well that's going to come up with the shaky, but right there is where the old St. Gabriel mining company used to have their shack, and they would prospect, actually mine all of this. And now if you look back here, this just caught my eye too. This right here is actually a wall, and if you look, there's a pay layer right in the middle of it. But that's really far from this. So the river's here, and that's at least 2 football fields away. Would be cool to get a dry washer on it though. Still up here on the high trail, looking down. Right down there is the horseshoe mine, which means Devil's Gulch is right over there. Right there. Here it is, folks, the bridge to nowhere. Literally goes into a rock wall. Got an old, I don't even know what that would be called. Anyway, they probably took equipment across the canyon with that at one point or another. It certainly isn't for the bridge. And they bungee jump off this bridge down there.
Dude, look at that huge boulder. That thing was not exposed like that.
Up that way is the Narrows. We got some pools over on this side. Sorry about the wind. It is what it is. So yeah, this is the bridge to nowhere. There's a tag up here somewhere that says when it was built. I think it was in the 30s. Not quite sure. Pretty sure it's in the 30s though. Let's see here. Where's the plaque? I know it's here somewhere. I found the plaque. It's 1936 is when this bridge was built. And if you look down through here, you can see how it's moved a whole bunch. So it's shifting. Well, it's not so bad on that side. But if you come down here, they filled in a lot of the gaps with sand, but I used to be able to see to the bottom. But they filled it in with rocks and dirt and whatnot. Where's that gap at? There it is. So the bridge has been shifting right here. I'll put my bottle. See that big old shift. And then they filled it all in with material. But you used to be able to see straight down to the river. This thing right here has got a big old crack. Anyway, it's just old. And then they strap bungees to these concrete pylons and they jump. I think they strap to this one right here. That's why the metal reinforcement is here. They have it all reinforced. I still wouldn't trust it. Like big old crack right here. Yeah, I wouldn't trust. Yeah, yikes. No thanks. Chasen made a deal with Mountain Man Jay. Well, he's over there, but anyway. Came up on a little bit of gold. A little tradey for a couple items. Anyway, that's a good trade in my book. That's real nice. We're on the trail, heading out. Slowly but slowly, we'll make it out of here. So the gold that I got for this trip, I'll show when I get home. I'll consolidate all of it together and show you what I got for the week. And until then, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll show you guys some more stuff on my way out. There's the fellas behind me. And away we go. Alright, I am back at home now, safe and sound out of the fork. I had a great trip this time. The gold wasn't what I expected it to be, but that's alright. We went and explored a whole bunch of areas, and I took my friends to some new spots that they'd never seen before, so that was gold in itself. I learned a whole bunch about the fork this weekend. Where to prospect, where not to prospect, what's been dug and what hasn't been dug. So that's just knowledge for my future trips. anyhow, I just want to show you the gold that I got from this trip real quick. And if you guys like these types of videos, please like, share, and subscribe. And you guys have heavy pans out there. See you next time. So after my 2 days of prospecting, this is what I ended up with. It's not what I wanted to see, but it is what it is. And I still had a great time out there, and I'd do it again all over. So